So we need to run that now. Our so entire program, entire collections, all the suits in the from this one only, right? Ours, yeah, this one. So these entire test cases I want to run from POM.xml. So we are running through testng.xml, right, till now. Now we need to run through POM.xml. So how to run through POM.xml? So just you need to include testng.xml here in this location. So suit.xml file. In this, you have to give the path. So where my testng.xml, this is not the path. Are we so keeping this testng.xml in this location? Which location is this testng.xml? So check, the folder path. So is there, I have given src test resources testng. Anywhere did you see here this path anywhere XML file?
No, sir.
No.
So that means this is wrong, right? This path is wrong. So then make that so directly the root path only it is there. The wherever the so testng.xml is there in the after project only. This project directory itself it is there. So that's why testng.xml you give that. So testng.xml you place it like this. Testng.xml. Okay. So now how to run after placing this testng.xml. Now you can right click. So run as maven clean. First you do the maven clean. Then do the run as maven install or maven test. Anyone is first time you do maven install. So dependencies are missing that will install all of them. So then you can it will continue start running that. So that's the why this is accessibility issues. Okay, so now it will run all the test cases one by one. So every class it is running. Do we have an issue here? So which page is that? Okay, run. Who is that? That's it. See, it is running all the entire suite. So after running this, we'll go and run in the from command prompt how to run, and then how to run in through batch file. So we have seen how to run through testng.xml file, through pom.xml file. You're including the testng.xml file in the pom.xml. That's how to run pom.xml. And which commands we're using? Maven clean, Maven install, or Maven test. These are the two commands we need to use. And then you can run this through command prompt also. You don't need to come to Eclipse and everything that, no need. Just simply you can get it done from command prompt itself. So how to do through command prompt? I have given very clear steps here. Just follow the steps. Let's go to HybridFramework label page. HybridFramework label page. Just go to the label. It's not showing. A label is missing here. Okay. Maybe some are missing labels, but fine. You can find HybridFramework. Just go to HybridFramework. So I have clearly mentioned here on the bottom side, you can see this is the Jenkins, but you can do that. First do the how to run in. Jenkins is important. You have to trigger the build, you have to see the results, all those things, and we'll come back to that. Before that, you have to go here, test through BatchFile, and here you have run test through command prompt. How to run through command. First step is download Maven to local machine from below URL. So here you go, open a new window and download your, so this binary zip archive, so 3.9.1. So you can download this zip file and place it in one C drive or anywhere. And always remember, zip files you should unzip it. You should unzip it. So unzip them. So unzip them. Once you unzip and you go to the location. So let me show where is my Apache Maven. So kept it. So in the C drive it is there. Okay. Apache Maven. So it's not there where I kept it. Somewhere I kept in the. So Maven. So there it is. So I can find my Maven location. Edit environment variables. It is system environment variables. You can click on this. Here, environment variables, I can find my Maven here, C Maven home, C Maven Apache Maven 3.8.6. C drive, it is there. So, but why we didn't find C drive? It is there, it is saying. Let's go to C drive. Maven, here it is. So after downloading and placing in one file, the zip file, and I have unzipped it. So unzip this. After unzipping, you go to unzipped folder inside. So you have to go till bin and copy this path. So can you do quickly that? Are you doing?
Yeah, Ramesh.
Okay.
Um, Maven download, like, where did you?
So it is there in the blog.
Yeah.
So this, let me give you this. Even in our blog, it is there link directly. This link will take you to this page.
Okay.
So you can go and always open our blog. So everything steps will be there in our blog. That's why you have to keep open this this URL. Next, all the Jenkins and everything, you have to follow this. Keep open this and follow the steps. Very clearly see that. So download Maven to your local machine from below URL here. Click on binary zip archive. So that's what this binary zip archive, this one.
Okay.
Okay. Next. So place the zip file in C drive, one folder. Any name you give, Apache, Maven, or whatever it is. Unzip the compressed Maven file. So unzip the compressed Maven file. Go to Maven folder. Go to environment variables. Click on new button. Set the variable name as a Maven home and value. So then you set the value as this one under system variables. Select the path variable, click on edit, click on new button in open window. So percentile Maven home, percentile in between. So /bin you have to use. So click OK, OK, OK. All three OKs you click. Go to project location. Open project location in command prompt, then type below command. Mvn clean install. That's it. Okay, so how far you are? So where are you guys? Or you want me to just show you will do later? What is the approach you want?
Yeah, it's taking little time. Ramesh, you can continue. We'll
Okay.
see the
Yeah.
video and we'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, fine then. Yeah. So okay, so this all we need to set as per the steps you follow that. Okay. So now how to go to the project location? So from Eclipse, so you can just select the right click on the project, properties, click on this, show the system explorer. So it will take you to the project location. This is the project location. So you are in this project and click on this, enter into this is the main project folder. Your project name is the folder. Now you are in this project structure folder inside. Now, so just open this path, just select the path on the top. Just type cmd. It will open command prompt with that path. So what is the shortcut? Select the path. On that path, you just type cmd. The command prompt will open with the path. Shortcut. Otherwise, you have to open a command prompt, then give the cd, the project path location. Instead of that, you can simply go to anywhere. You want to open your path in the command prompt. Just go to the location in the Explorer, select that, type cmd, automatically that path will open in the command prompt. So then mvn clean install. So mvn clean install, that's it. So automatically your test cases will start running.
Is that command is for running the project, Ramesh?
Command prompt. Entire project will run. So that's your question, or so did he answer or no?
No, I asked like,
What is your question? So we'll ask you. So we cannot hear you. So did anybody can hear her?
No, Ramesh.
Yeah.
Arvinda,
can
we
you
can't
please
hear. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Can you please show that command once again, Ramesh?
Okay. CMVN clean install, you're asking?
Yeah.
No. Just go to here. This is the one.
Okay.
So everything is there in our blog. So nicely it is mentioned everything.
Mhm.
So you don't need to struggle also. See links test it is doing. That's the see all 200 okay you're getting it. All the links are working. That's why 200 okay.
Ramesh, what is the difference or like what is the advantage of like doing it here either like other than running it in Eclipse?
So you just want to quickly run that. You don't need to open the Eclipse, all these things, right? Just simply you can go here and run it.
Okay.
So you want to trigger quickly, just go to the project location, trigger it. If your Eclipse is not working, then this is the another approach, right? You can
Okay.
show running them.
So like there we are like setting everything right, like kind of in the suit we are mentioning like sometimes like we are commenting some test cases and doing like whatever we want, we are running those things. So here do we have anything like that, like writing in
Same you can do in the Explorer, you open that file, whatever modifications you want to do that and save it.
Okay.
Automatically it will write like just in the folder structure, right? Folders and files.
Okay.
In your system, there are folders, right? Every package is a folder.
Mhm.
Every class is a file.
Okay.
You go to the file you open in the Notepad++.
Okay.
Automatically you can run it. Meanwhile, you can do other, so one more Jenkins. Jenkins, at least download Jenkins. So instead of, this is okay, we'll stop it here running.
Okay.
Maybe you can also do Jenkins installation. Otherwise, I'll show one more batch file how to prepare. So let's prepare the batch file. So you have to go to the location of the project. This is the location of the project, right? So you need to prepare a batch file. So what is a batch file? So you have to first copy the project location. Okay, this is the project location. Just copy the project location. First, you have to give this command. So go to the Notepad++. So cd the project location. That's the first step. Second step, mvn clean install. Whatever we did now in the command prompt, same I'm giving here in the file. This file you save it. Save as the location you go. So location is Eclipse workspace, open cart, March, and here you need to store it. So you can give types, just give run batch dot bat. So run batch dot, so any file name, but the extension should be dot bat. Dot bat format you have to use. Dot bat format you use. So click on save. Click on save it. That's it. So then close this. You can just go there and still it is running. Yeah. So let it complete this one. So so it is still running. Okay. So it is taking time. Okay. So it is taking time. So Say it's passed, right? And then, so you close this, okay? So close this. What will happen again? Just go to the location of, see this is a batch file. So Windows batch file. Run batch.bat. Can you see this? No, icon is changed. .bat means this is the file type is Windows batch. Just double click on this. Just double click on this. It will run again, same procedure. Okay. So that's it. I will stop this. Okay. So we don't want to run again the same thing. We can stop it. Okay. I will stop this. So terminating batch. Yes. Okay. That's it. I'll stop it. So even you can find out here also the things. Okay. So let's move on to the next very important one, Jenkins. What is Jenkins? So run test through batch file I have shown you. Run test through command prompt I have shown you. Run test through Jenkins. This is the very important. So what is Jenkins? So Jenkins is a CI/CD pipeline tool. So CI/CD means what? CI means continuous integration and continuous deployment. So that feature is supported by Jenkins tool. So Jenkins is, it will, give you a lot of features to us. You can deploy the code very easily. You can run the test cases on the new features, or you can check your test cases are proper or not, or your developer has written a correct code or not. So all these things you can check easily with this. So Jenkins tool. Okay. So, and that's the Jenkins purpose. And also Jenkins is, so you can schedule your jobs, you can trigger every day, and not only use Selenium test case, you can run your API test cases also. You can run your API test case also. You can do that. So that's the another advantage of this Jenkins. Any automation test cases, any kind of automation test case you can run and you can deploy and you can configure however you want your jobs. Suppose you want to run every day morning 8 o'clock, it will trigger automatically. You have to just configure. You have to give which time zone you want to run. So automatically it will run on that time stamp. And even you can schedule. So that is the scheduling. How you will schedule your jobs is there is a job parameters are there. What are all the job parameters? That is another interview question they're asking. Okay. So how to create a job? So how to trigger the build? So these are the things we should learn from Jenkins. Okay. So let's go and learn all these points one by one. So whenever the developer changes the code and push the code to the repository, so you can check that that the code is proper or not, or any bad code merges happened with the existing working code. So the working code is fine, but if some person without testing, without checking that, and he broke the entire build, entire application, then your application won't be up, right? It will fail. So such cases, so this will help you. Okay. So that's a run test through Jenkins CI tool we're going to do. So this is the one, how this diagram understand. Either automation tester or a developer. So not only one automation tester, one developer. So they will work on their machines. They will develop their, like how we developed the automation test case in our machine, right? So in our own machine, we developed the test cases, pages, everything, code we have written. So code development, script development we have done. That after completing, where to keep that? So you need to keep in the repository. So GitHub repository, you have to place it. How you can place from your machine to repository? So that you can do with a Git tool. There is a Git tool. So GitHub is a web application, so which stores the code. All is, is a cloud web-based application. So you can store your data. You can store your data. So in the GitHub repository. So basically it will store, and you can there are private repositories and public repositories. So public repositories means anybody can search that repo and they can use that code. Private means all the companies are going to have private repositories. So they won't give a sharing for other persons, right? That's the private repositories. So this is a secured code. So that you can store in the repository concept. And so to communicate from your local machine to here, and some code you have in the Git repository, but that changes you don't have in your local machine. How can you pull that changes to your machine? How can you push these changes to your repository? So all these changes, how can we do that? So that's this repository concept, how to commit the changes to source code. And then from this repository, how we will pull that code to run in the Jenkins server. So I will pull that code in the Jenkins server. So every change you made, so automatically it has to trigger the build. You can configure like that, everything in the Jenkins server. So that's why people will prefer all this concept. This is the very important concept. So you developed here code, you will push the code to repository. Then you can run. Otherwise, before merging the code into source code, first you develop it. This code you can run directly in the CA server. So this code you can directly run in the CA. So here, from here itself, you can run here in the Jenkins server. You don't need again so push the code. First time you have to run, one successful run must be given to reviewers. Then only they will allow to merge your code into a repository, because this is the working code. The working code, without testing, without running the scripts, you cannot place in the repository. So that's why this is the mandatory steps. All this, understand this flow. Okay. And once you get a successful run here, that Jenkins job URL you take, and in the review, you will raise a pull request or merge request, MR or pull request PR. That you mention this successful run Jenkins job URL. So they can see whether that so your code is working properly or not. Then they will approve and you can merge it. So then this code will be merged. Until that, you have to keep your code in your machine only. So make sure you complete the code fix and merging into the source code at the end of the sprint. Okay, that's a mandatory, and review has to be done. Everything mandatory. Somebody has to review your code and push it to a repository. So that's this concept. So what is Jenkins? So Jenkins is an open source automation tool written in Java with a lot of plugin support will be there for continuous integration, continuous deployment purpose. Jenkins is used to build and test your software project continuously. So making it easier for developers to integrate all the code. So whatever the changes you are making to the project, then you can integrate them easily, previous code and new code. That's the advantage of this Jenkins. So it is also allows you to continuously deliver your software by integrating with a large number of testing and deployment technologies. Like you can deploy in different environments also. Like you can deploy. So you can deploy that code in the different environments also very easily. So you can deploy testing environment, staging environment, and also UAT environment, production environment, easy, just one click, automatically you can deploy the code. So that's the advantage with this. So Jenkins. Okay, so then this will support different concepts, different tools like Git to Maven, HTML publisher, different plugins also it will support. So this is one of the advantage of Jenkins. The main advantage is it's an open source tool with a great community support. So it is easy to install on our machines, and it has 1,000+ plugin support will be there. And there are a lot of plugins, so other tools you can install in the Jenkins itself, and you can use those features in the Jenkins. And also it is built with Java, and hence it is portable to all the major platforms. Apart from Jenkins, we have many more tools in the market like Anvil, Bamboo, Cruise Control, TeamCity. So these are all you can similar kind of tools. These are like a Jenkins. These are the other tools. I'm just giving other tools. These also will do the same like a Jenkins. So it depends on the companies. Most of the companies will use Jenkins only, but still few companies will use these other tools also. So complete the Jenkins installation process. Just go to this location. Okay, go to the location and download the Jenkins. See, download Jenkins. So either you can use either this one or this one. So this WAR file you have to download. This WAR file you have to download. This WAR file you have to download. So any one is fine. So you want latest, you can just click on this, and automatically Jenkins WAR file will be downloaded. So just click on the whatever you want, this one or this one. Okay. So download, and then place this Jenkins.war file in one folder, either C drive or a D drive, anywhere. Okay. So please do that. It doesn't take much time. Okay. So finish this installation and everything, and come back so that it will be easy for us to do the next steps. So it doesn't take much time. So okay, let me clean up my Jenkins. This one I'm deleting the Jenkins already if it is there. So I deleted so that it will be easy, for us, for me to show along with for you guys. Okay, let's go and this one. Anywhere you keep this Jenkins file. Okay. So the location. So the Jenkins WAR file, I can just cut it and keep this in the Jenkins file or as a D drive, C drive. Where is the Jenkins file? I'll keep it here. So paste it. So let's go cut this and place it in the Jenkins, paste it. The file is open in the system. Where is it opened? Okay. Keep it in one folder, okay? Simple one folder, you keep it. So then, yeah, so it is placed, right? It is placed now. So now what you need to do? Is it done from your side?
Yes, Ramesh.
Okay. So now again, so you go to the location of this one, okay? Go to the location, CMD, just type CMD, press enter key. So are you all completed downloading and everything?
Yeah, Ramesh, done.
What about others?
Yeah, Ramesh.
Okay, just type CMD. So the command prompt will open. Command prompt will open with that Jenkins var file location. See, my Jenkins file is in this location. See, C Jenkins var. See, C Jenkins var. That's the location. My file is there. So it should be your file location should open in the command prompt. You keep anywhere, it doesn't matter. But that file location should be here in the command prompt. See my file location exactly. See, and this Jenkins var file. See, Jenkins var folder inside the file is there. So now just type java -jar just jenkins.var. So by default, the Jenkins server will run on the 8080 port. Otherwise, you can give your own port also. So -p port number is specified like this. For example, -p, and you can give 9090 like this. Your customized port. So otherwise, if you don't specify any port, it will run on 8080 port by default. So Jenkins service will take 8080 port. Then press enter key. So now I am starting the Jenkins server. Basically, so this is the one. This is the first time you will get a password here. Can you see this password? Please copy this password and put it in the one notepad. Because you need, while installation time, it will ask this password. Later you can change your own password. You can give your own password. See? So how do you know this is completed? So you'll get here Jenkins is fully up and running. So this message, you have to wait for this message. Once this is message is popping up in your command prompt, then you are ready to install. Then you're good to go. Okay, you can install your Jenkins in your local machines. So basically Jenkins server you are installing in our local machine. So how many of you completed this? Jenkins is fully up and running.
Yes, Ramesh.
Now, see, it's very clearly given in our blog, very, very clearly given. See, step by step I have given. See that. Then, so open jenkins.var file in command prompt. Then you have to give java -jar jenkins.var file. See this one. Then press enter key from keyboard. If you want to start the Jenkins in particular port, use. So this one you can use -http port, the port number you can give. And also copy the password from command prompt. This password you copy from the command prompt console. Go to the location of, otherwise you can get from here also the password. So open any browser. Next step, this one we need to do now, step 1. After all the above steps, you have to do this. Open any browser and type the below URL in address bar. So what is the URL? Localhost 8080. Just do that. I'm going to do this localhost 8080. In the new window, I'm doing that. So then my, this one, see, first screen it will open like this. So unlock Jenkins and you have to give administrator password. So are you able to just give this URL and see getting started screen is going to show you. Even I have clearly given and see you got that screen. So after writing, so your port number, localhost : port number. Localhost means your Jenkins is installed on this machine. That's why localhost you are writing. So then you can just give that a password. So whatever the password is there. So this is the one. Customize Jenkins. Now install suggested plugins. Install suggested plugins. Just click on this install suggested plugins. So it wait for the installation of all this. See this? You have a folders, timestamper, pipeline, Git, LDAP, and Gradle, credential binding, pipeline stage, and mailer, and also email extension. So all this you have different plugins. These plugins will install and you will get all green mark if the installation went fine. If the installation is successful, then you can then you can move to the next screen. Anybody completed? Still going on.
Yeah, no, Ramesh, half the way is done. Getting started.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mine is almost done. So last one. Yeah, see, that's done. So you can create your own username, password, confirm password. You can create. So let's create, I'm just creating. So I'm just giving the username and password. I'll just give test@123. Test@123. So just give Ramesh H and email. So it's all your data, okay? So you need to remember this password. Make sure you remember this password, okay? So, or otherwise you want to skip and continue as admin, you can do that. So now I'm giving my own data. So this is the instance configuration. Jenkins URL is ready for you. Save and finish. Start Jenkins. So my Jenkins is ready. See, I logged in. So you can. So it is ready now. So anybody logged in? Please complete the installation and come back. If you have any doubts, just follow the blog. Blog is very, very clear with the screens. So with the screens is a very, very neatly so given the step by step. So then finish this remaining things also, complete all these installations. Maybe you can follow this manage plugins. You go and install all these plugins one by one, all these plugins. So one by one you can do that. So configure. So Java path you need to provide. That also you can try it out. All these green balls, email extension plugin, HTML publisher, Maven integration, test engine results plugin, all you can install it. So where to install? You just go to manage plugins option will be there. So manage Jenkins, manage plugins. So here you can set it. So green balls. You can see available plugins. You can see what are all the plugins available. You can search it. Green balls. See, automatically you will get it here. Just install it. Install without restart. See, it will complete the installation. Okay, so next, go back, available plugins and install to HTML publisher, HTML publisher. So all this you can mention, so install it. So like this, you can complete all these plugins one by one. So green balls, email extension plugin, HTML publisher I did now. Green balls we did. So now you can do email extension plugin also. Same way, you can do email extension plugin also. The email extension. So template. So you can use this also. So that is how we can install. So next, what is the pending one? Let's complete all this. Maven integration. See Maven integration plugin also. So these are the, so you can see the success income, then you go to the next one. So once it is completed, you can go see completed. So now go to the available plugins here. So next test ng results. Test ng results. This is the last one. So completed. Okay, so that's all for the day. Tomorrow we'll continue further. So these are all the plugins. One more is there, but so configuring the your Java path, you have to configure the Java path. So you have to go to system configuration. So you have to go to system configuration. So you have to view the Java path under global properties. Select environment variables, add, and give your Java form. Java underscore. Give the Java path. So remember this, manage Jenkins, system, and then configurations. So this is the one, system. So then select here, global properties below, environment variables, name you give Java home, and value, so you have to give, and your JDK path. Where is your JDK? C program files, right? C program files, Java, JDK is the path. This path you need to give it. That's it. So under global properties, you need to set this. Select the environment variables and give the name and value. Okay, so just apply and save it. That's it. So now you are good with all the configurations. With all the configurations, we are good.
So Ramesh, like we are going to push all our test cases into this Jenkins, right? That is
No, you are not going to push here.
Oh,
This is just for running your test cases.
okay.
It's just running, and you can see your results. You can see easily. Okay. So any questions, any doubts on this? Yeah, that's it. I'm just stopping here for the day.